Yo, what is going on, guys? Dr. Schwaz here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Master Escape tutorial on the Ice Queen. This is the first Hive in Operation 2, and in my opinion, it's one of the hardest in that operation because of the mutators like freezing sniper bullets, shielded grenadiers, and shorter ultimate, which makes it only last a quarter of its regular duration time. I want to give a shout out to Battle Wolf Willie and Relaxing Cody as usual for running this with me and getting the footage. We're going to be running as Cole, which I'll be running as, Lonnie, and we're going to also have a Clayton as well. And as usual, the card setups for these characters will be in the comment section of the video when it's uploaded. Alright, once we leave this room here that we spawn in on the right, there's going to be juvies or rejects, depending on the RNG, what you get for that ammo room that we'll go into. You see here, we're going to pull rejects, which is nice. Oh, we're just going to mark them, walk behind them, take their battery packs out, avoid waking them up. Another one right there. In this ammo room, we have 2 long shot rifles, pilfer ammo crates, regular ammo crates, flashbang, and a relic drop shot, which basically what that does is, and a cog tag if you're lucky. Basically what a relic drop shot does is it freezes whatever enemy that it hits, or within the radius of it, freezes it in place, so you can do pretty crazy critical damage to it. Useful for the matriarch coming up in the second half. Across the bridge here, Cody just, as Lonnie sniped the sniper. That's the first thing you want to do in this room, is get an active reloaded headshot and take that sniper out. Because of the freezing sniper bullets, basically one hit pretty much freeze you solid, and then if you get hit again after that, you're dead. So definitely want to get rid of him first. So we got some drones and elite grenadiers here.
Safety's on.
I'm just kind of getting rid of a couple of them before we move up to the left here. Alright, coming up on this hall on the left side, we're going to have 3 poppers, some juvies and elite drones, and grenadier, and a drop shot scion with another relic drop shot that one of us will backpack. What we did there is planted a flashbang, and what we're trying to do is flush out the poppers. Get rid of them first. Want to keep an eye out for that relic drop shot. The drop shot sign, you definitely don't want to get hit by anything anywhere near it. Someone fires that relic drop shot at that drop shot sign, it freezes solid, so basically all you can do a couple of melees and it'll be done. Along with the drop shot sign and the juvies and poppers, you got some drones and hunters here that I'm just trying to take out here. If you had rejects in the first room, you're going to have hunters here, but if you pulled juvies instead, you're going to have the grenadiers instead. I try to go back for that other drop shot. Relic. Alright, since we pulled rejects in the very beginning, we're going to have rejects on this spiraling staircase heading up. If you pulled juvies earlier, you're going to have about 10 juvies and poppers on this staircase. So it's just situational depending on what you got. Alright, we got an ammo room here up top. It's got pilfer ammos as well. Regular ammo crates. An explosive crate to give you an extra drop shot relic. And there's the flash grenade. Lonnie likes to pick them up. You can get rid of the drones real easily. Coming up on this bridge, we have lots of poppers that are going to actually rush us. They usually just rush straight up, so you want to be wary of them. And you can time it right. one popper can explode and then have the train reaction kill the other ones. If you're lucky, they can drop a frag.
Grenade here.
Since we pulled rejects, we're going to have 2 of them in this little area here down the ramp. If you pull juvies, you won't have these rejects to fight.
Sorry.
Oh, we're not done yet. There's still more poppers to come. Just some drones here. Grenadiers, snipers. There's also 2 wardens. It's going to show up in a second here. Just trying to get rid of the poppers before we move forward a little bit.
It's not over.
We gotta go. It's go time, baby.
Alright.
Hunter.
We still have hunters here again. If you pull juvies, you're just going to have grenadiers instead. And then the rest of the enemies will be the same. You still have poppers, elite drones. And then the 2 wardens that we're about to fight soon. This is all Lonnie's job here, so just try to freeze it with a relic drop. And even with shorter durations, there's enough time to kill 1 warden. Use another relic drop shot, get rid of the other one with the mace and the melee damage. Move forward a little bit. There's another elite grenadier. There's always an elite grenadier or regular grenadier back here. You want to be wary of that. And that is the first half of Ice Queen.
Close the door.
Decontamination is mandatory.
Alrighty, a little bit of shower celebration before I get into the safe room here. Fun stuff. Alright, the safe room is going to have 3 ammo crates, regular ammo crates, an overkill, a sniper, a flashbang, and 1 explosive ammo crate to fill 1 drop shot relic round for whoever needs one. I believe Ami and Lonnie have 1. There's definitely enough drop shot science and ammo around for all 3 players, so always nice to have extras. Alright, in this large room here, you can have 2 different sets of enemies here. You can have an elite drone, what we have here, elite drones, along with elite grenadiers. And if you pull that, you'll have a drop shot scion in this room. And the other RNG you can have is, instead of elite drones, you can pull sniper drones, which will also spawn with elite grenadiers. But if you pull snipers, you'll have a warden in here in this room. You can see that drop shot sign in the back. That's what we get. Alright, flashbang that elite grenadier, get rid of them. I'm trying to snipe and pick off some enemies since I'm not really close, so just anybody see what damage I can do. Or just trying to draw them closer to us so Lonnie can work her magics in the venom. Of course, they have to be close for me to be effective as well. Another flashbang and get rid of that elite grenadier. Quick meat shield kill there. Alright, there's Lonnie going ham with the warden mace to kill the drop shot scion right there. I'm out of drop shot ammo. I think I pick up that elite drop right there. A couple more elite drones we got to deal with first before we move forward. And Lonnie goes up there with a melee, a couple of hits, bleeds to death. Definitely want to mark the elite drones. I'm trying to mark as much as you can once you have a Keegan in the game, but those things are nukes, and it's definitely helpful to have your teammates to know where they are at all times. A couple more do the mantle, but I'm full red. I might go down, and I don't. Okay, so get rid of that other elite drone. Sometimes up in this corner on the left there's an enemy hiding, so you can look out for that. So that's that room cleared out. Up on the left here, there's an ammo room. which we'll get to that later. But coming up on this bridge here, what we're gonna have, since we pulled the drop shot sign earlier in that first room, half the second half,
Sniper spotted.
we're gonna pull some snipers, juvies, and poppers. Clay gets frozen, but he's okay. He gets lucky. Since we pulled the drop shot sign in the room earlier, we're gonna pull the matriarch on that staircase that follows that bridge. If we pull the warden instead, the matriarch is gonna spawn at the end of the hive, which is a much worse RNG. I'd rather get rid of the matriarch as early as possible, and then just fight whatever you have to fight at the end. So we get some juvies that rush us. There goes Cody going ham on the juvies. You can hear the matriarch screeching. Got some poppers that are rushing us as well. See the matriarch. We figured it's a good opportunity. Why not just trap her in the room? Of course, you can always kill her by freezing her with the relic drop shot and then shooting her in the back with a talon, sniping her, Nasher, whatever gun. But if time permits, you know, it doesn't hurt to trap her in the room, which is exactly what we do. And have a great day, Mrs. Matriarch. The ammo room there had pilfer and regular ammo crates, large ammo box, and explosive ammo crate, if you were curious about that. Alright, here we are choking on the venom a little bit, but if you timing it right, you should be able to make it. Lonnie's got the venom resistance, so she'll definitely make it for sure. Alright, up on this, since you dealt with the matriarch, you don't have to deal with her at the end here. Coming up on the bridge, there's a level 2 locker there. Really hardly ever used unless you have the time to. There's 2 snipers on this bridge that we're trying to get rid of here. Before we go to the left and then move forward. The final door is just coming up ahead, so almost there. Some elite grenadiers will rush you from the sides. So we want to be on the lookout for that.
Another day, another drone.
Still got the other sniper on the bridge. Flashbang, that's a quick easy kill. Once you're up in this bridge area, sometimes elite grenadiers like to flank, so definitely want to be on the lookout for them. Got some juvies coming up ahead. The snipers that we killed, some elite grenadiers, of course, that followed us. Since we pulled a drop shot sign earlier, we're going to have probably another one at the end here, and there'll be 2 wardens, which Lonnie is fighting right now. She's used the drop shot relic to freeze each one, and this is another whacker too with the warden mace, gets rid of both of them. Here's the drop shot sign I was talking about. There he is. I think I tried to torch tackle him, but I missed, and then kind of panic because the door's closing, so you just run out. And there you go. If you pulled the warden earlier, you're not going to pull it in this at the end here. Instead, you'll just pull 2 drop shot scions, so which is nice. When the door closes, you're going to have juvies, poppers, and elite grenadiers, and then another drop shot scion. Fortunately, I die at the very end, but that's okay. Just a couple juvies came out. Lonnie had her ultimate. And that's pretty much the end of that. Yeah, and that's pretty much Ice Queen. Definitely a very difficult hive. Definitely a good team for it. Oh no, is right. But yeah, coming up we got the stats and cards that I got for this run. And as usual, thank you all so much for watching. See y'all in the next one.